Welcome in on the Panthers on the Plus, also known as the Ball Brothers Panthers preview. And I got my Ball brother back.
I'm back.
Eugene. What's up, Eugene?
I'm busy.
I gotta ask
back,
you,
yeah.
how was the week off, man?
So we took a week off because it was my 40th anniversary. My wife and I
Clap it up.
We're celebrating 40 years being married. We went down to Cancun, Riviera Maya. It was a hotel. It was all inclusive. We had a great, wonderful time. When I mean all inclusive, all the food, all the drinks, everything is all included in the price of it. So that turned out to be great. I got to play golf. She got to go do some spas, some massages, some pedicures, facials, all that type of stuff. It was a great time. Then they had like a little entertainment later at night stuff. I mean, you really didn't have to go anywhere. You could stay right at the hotel, and I did.
Look, Carlene,
and it's beautiful.
Eugene's basically telling us he didn't want to come back.
I ain't want to come back, dude.
I'm a little jealous.
I'm telling you, if you ever have a chance to go down and even experience one of those all-inclusive deals, that hotel was pristine. It was on the beach. You had pools. You had private cabanas and pools everywhere. I mean, and just the premise. Oh, it was so beautiful. Then they had wild animals running on there. They had these little, I think they called them coatis, whatever it is. Almost looked like a better looking possum. You know, look like raccoon / possum running around, right? And then the iguanas were huge, man, walking around like climbing trees and carrying on and whatnot.
Dude,
I know. Wait a minute.
I can't do that. But I'm glad we're glad to have you back.
But it's good to be back.
You deserve that week off. All right, let's get into it. Week 7 was. Let's do a quick recap. What was Eugene right about? What was Eugene wrong about?
I tell you what, I thought that the defense had to play extremely well. Mm-hmm. The defense is outstanding. Yeah. What we see and what we saw against even Atlanta, we saw against the previous game here before the Dolphins. Yeah. We've seen this defense just shut down the running game. You know how hard that is to do? Yeah. You got to
some pretty good running backs at that.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'm telling you, I'm like, hold up, man. Coach Gerald, what are you doing? And you got an 8-man front. You got I don't know what you're doing, but I do know one thing. Derek Brown is at the center of it because he's unstoppable.
That's your guy.
That's my guy.
That's my
guy is unstoppable. This past game, he was responsible maybe for a sack and a half, and he just dominated the line of scrimmage. Mm-hmm. If you can dominate the line of scrimmage, it makes your secondary that even better. Yeah. And our secondary was stellar. Yeah. I mean, absolutely stellar. But I think it's all brought about because our defensive front, Wharton, you had Robinson, you got Brown, you got DJ Wanham, you got Princely, you got our front scoring. Yeah. They were just
elite.
Elite. They are getting that recognition now from the league to say, hey, this defense is one of the best defenses in the league.
Before we get to the defense, we like to start on offense. Man, we got the Bills coming to town.
It's
going to be a big game. I don't know. I had on the rundown Andy Dalton a bit potentially starting, but Bryce Young, I've seen pictures. He's not in the boot, and he's moving around.
That's what I heard, too.
Game action is a little different. So hypothetically, if Andy Dalton is playing, what should we expect from the Red Rifle?
So one, he knows the offense, all right? So that's the one good thing. He knows the offense. And one thing I thought Andy Dalton has always done well is that his timing. He gets the ball out fairly quickly. And so he's gonna be able to assess quickly within that first 1.5 seconds where he knows he's going with the ball. Yeah. And he should be able to get through his progressions easily. By 2 seconds, that ball should be out by 2.5 seconds. I don't expect it to be holding on the ball for 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds. I don't expect that with Andy. And so I like the fact that the weapons that we have, T-Mac, and we got to give him his props. We got to give him his props.
He was on the list.
Dude, we got to give him his props. All right, because I was on him. No, I was on him.
We both were on him.
We both was on him, right? And I was saying he has to step up and show up. And he had 9 catches and a touchdown. The dude showed
92 yards.
92 yards. He showed up.
It was a sneaky game. It was like.
Say it again.
It was a very sneaky game.
Sneaky.
So I looked up. I'm like, wait, he has 92 yards.
I know he had 92 yards. He did that much. Okay. I don't remember it being like that, but he did it was it was really quiet and so good for his confidence. Now, the guy who I think is the sleeper on this team.
Who is it?
Is Jimmy Horn.
I could tell. So
It's Jimmy Horn. Jimmy Horn is a sleeper.
Canales is working more plays for Jimmy Horn. So
he has to.
I feel like we're about to get a breakout game from Jimmy Horn.
He has. Jimmy Horn was running down the sideline on one play and decided to kick his speed up right there, and he left everyone standing still.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, he can't be that fast. That's Ted Ginn-like. He can't. That's Xavier Worthy-like.
Yeah.
He can't be that fast.
He is that fast.
That dude is that fast. He's running that. And here's the difference. When you're running, so like when they do a 40-yard dash, you know, they get you typically standing still.
Yeah.
But they never get you when you're running.
Right.
We call it a flying 40.
Yeah.
If he's running a flying 40, like boom, running, has a 5-yard head start into the line and then go 40 yards, he's going to run something like 3.9. Easy. Because he's moving too fast.
He's like he's floating. Like
he's moving that fast.
So
He's moving that fast.
I've seen the jet sweeps. I've seen a couple of screens with Jimmy Horn. Are we on the right track when it comes to incorporating him in the offense?
Yes, but what I would like to see is that don't make it so predictable, because when he comes in, I'm thinking jet sweep.
Yeah, right.
When he comes in, I know, you'll get the ball quickly screen. Let him go ahead and take the top off that defense. Send him deep. Coach Canales, send him deep. Send him on that post. Send him on a Dino route. Right. Send him on that shake. Send him on the go route.
Because he's going to be open. Nobody's really going to be checking.
You can't. If you go man to man, it's going to be hard to stay with that dude. And here's another thing we're not talking about. The dude catches the ball.
Yeah, he can catch.
He can catch.
He was
sleeper alert. Sleeper alert, I'm telling you.
Look, he was wide open a lot in Colorado. It was just you had
you got Travis Hunter.
On
you got Travis Hunter on the other side.
Just saying. I do want to ask.
Real deal. He's a real deal.
He is a real deal. I do want to ask you about this because we talked about this briefly on text. Man, what's up with Rico and Chuba? Like, I don't necessarily love the every other possession load. Like, I didn't love that Chuba. I love Chuba, but you got to give the hot hand the ball. Like, let him start the game.
I think that I ran into a number of fans just being out, getting back to Charlotte, that asked me the exact same question. They said, "Hey man, Chuba and Dowdle, man, they need to get the hot hand. Right. They always said the hot hand. Let him eat. I think what Coach Canales wants to have the same problem he had with D'Angelo and Stewart. Yeah. Which is no matter who's in there, think about they remember they had 1,000 yards apiece. Right. They gonna eat, right? And I get it because it's a healthy competition. Yeah. Right now, I think that since Dowdle he's that hot, I said ride his back.
He still had almost 80 yards, and he was cold. Like he was. I mean, he just looked like he gives the offense the juice. And honestly,
but
Bryce
Chuba does too. But the difference is he's. I think he's a little bit more decisive. But when he puts his foot in the ground, he's quicker.
He's more explosive. Yeah.
He's much more explosive. So what you're seeing and what everybody else is seeing is that, man, Chuba's good. I ain't knocking Chuba, but this cat's explosive, and that's a really good word for him. He's explosive.
I don't think we've seen a back like that since
D'Angelo. D'Angelo was that type of guy who was explosive. He gets going like, oh my goodness.
And that's been a while. Like we've had decent running backs in Carolina. You saw Chuba last year.
Stephen Davis, Deshaun Foster, Jonathan Stewart. But I'm telling you about Dowdle is that Biaka. He's explosive. That dude gets his foot in the ground and he's gone. Yeah. He's not. Look. If I'm on the flip side of that, okay, who does he remind me of that has that same? Remember Oz Akeem playing for the St. Louis St. Louis Rams, and you had what was the two other receivers? Oz Akeem, and then you had
Torrey Holt, and you had Isaac.
Torrey and Isaac Bruce, right? Oz Akeem, when they were running him on a jet sweep and a snap, I said, "Oh man, we're about to be in trouble." Yeah, because he's too fast. Yeah, the quickness is too fast. You got to get to him right now. You can't let him get going because if he gets going, you ain't gonna catch him. Yeah, you got to have other fast defensive backs to catch him, right? And safeties ain't like corners. Corners are real fast. Right. Safeties could come up and hit you, but they can run, but they don't run like corners. And so, it always gave me trouble going like this, man. I got to get down there now because if I don't get down there, he's going to scorch you. That's what Jimmy Horn brings to the table.
I think, I love, I think Jimmy Horn is probably not even a sleeper when it comes to our team, but just in the draft overall. I just sort of kind of question Canales and his in-game adjustments. It seems like he's just slow to adjust. He's very stubborn with his offense.
I think he's deliberate with his offense in one bit. And you say stubborn, I say deliberate because I remember when he got away from the run, everybody was like saying, hey, you need to run the ball more because that's your bread and butter.
Right.
And it was against the who was we losing 17-0 to? Was that
it was a lot.
Was that the Dolphins? Oh, I forget. Maybe 3 games back.
It was probably the Dolphins. We were down 10.
We're down like 17-3, something like that, right?
Yeah.
And he stuck with the run.
Yeah.
And the run came back to go ahead and really put the points on the board to go ahead and turn the tide. And I think in there that he learned the lessons like, hey, I don't need to give up on something. I need to be really deliberate about my offense because even Luke Kuechly said this on air. He said that, you know what? Canales confuses me in a good way because as a defense, I don't know what's coming.
Okay.
He said,
I heard
I don't know.
that,
I don't know what's, multiple formations. I can't figure it out.
Yeah.
Right? I can't get out. You're talking about somebody who is an elite person to break down film, decipher what's going on, and go like this. Oh, the ball's going there.
Right.
Or the ball's coming here. Or the ball's on this. Oh, are you about to go ahead and run a dash? Oh, you about to hit me with the bootleg? Oh, you about to hit me with the Texas route? All that stuff that you diagnose, right?
Yeah.
He's saying that I can't figure him out. And I'm going, wow. Luke can't figure him out. I know that's putting pressure on the safety and a middle linebacker who sees multiple formations go like this. What are the Panthers about to run and not sure what they were about to run?
All right, so that was a break.
So I said about being deliberate. I think he's more deliberate, not stubborn.
Okay. All right. I can get with that. All right, so on the other side of the break, we're going to take a pause real quick. We'll be back, and we're going to talk about the defensive side of things as we head into Week 8. Thank you for watching here. Panthers on the Plus, Ball Brothers, Panthers preview. See you back in a little bit. Welcome back here on Panthers on the Plus, a.k.a. the Ball Brothers Panthers preview. It is Week 8. I got my ball brother in, Eugene Robinson. All right, so let's talk about the defense. All right, so it was a great game overall by the defense against the Jets. I really don't have – I'm nitpicking some stuff, but
But dude, when you stop the run, as they've been stopping the run lately, as they've been holding teams to 19, 31 yards, holding running backs who are good, not like – they're great running backs.
Yeah.
And really destroying the run game and relegating you to just throwing the ball.
Right.
The defense has been off the chain. Wharton, Derek Brown, Robinson, DJ Warner, Princely, Scorton. This cats are eating, dude. You don't even hear about the linebackers. Why? Because them dudes up front is bringing noise, dude.
They're really they're like a comfort blanket for our linebacker for our young linebackers.
Oh, let me play. I would love to play linebacker behind them dudes right now.
I'm
making tackles all day long. I'm letting them. You got Derek Brown taking on 2 and 3 people at a time, dude.
It is
throwing
insane.
them off and then making the tackle. You got defensive tackles getting sacks. Typically, it comes on the outside. Remember when Brian Burns was here? Remember when Hassan Reddick was here? Julius Peppers, Mike Ruckers. It comes from the outside. It never really comes from the inside. Them cats are eating from the inside, dude. Eating.
I think I don't know if I said this on the show, but I know I said this before the show. Derek Brown, best defensive tackle on the Panthers since Chris Jenkins.
Derek Brown, I'm going to go one more further, is the best defensive tackle in the league right now.
Heard it here first.
Dude.
I don't feel like there's enough conversation around that.
Dude. I ain't talking about Myles Garrett down at the Cleveland Browns.
We're talking about in the trenches.
I'm talking about that cat in the trenches.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that cat like Aaron Donald that everybody knows, or Warren Sapp, or Cortez Kennedy like everybody knows, or John Randall like everybody knows. That defensive tackle who plays in that 3 technique or that 1 technique who's going to get double teamed every single time. That's Derek Brown. And guess what he's doing, my ball brother? He is just jacking cats up, placing them left, placing them right, dude. Left, right. Oh, I'll make the tackle. Or sometimes he comes on a stunt to free him on up, right? When we do a little Texas stunt, a little T&E stunt, boom, frees him up. And now you got a running back or somebody trying to tackle him. Good luck.
He looks better after a major injury. Like, I've never seen
this dude is the truth, man. This dude is the real deal, man.
A dude that size, playing that position, have a devastating injury, come back and look better than he did before the injury.
And let me go ahead and add on to what you just said. In the locker room when they were celebrating the win over the Jets, this and that right there, he said, hey, let's remember, that's just only one win. We got to go ahead and win next week. So we got to go ahead and we'll enjoy this. He said, we'll enjoy this today.
Yeah.
He said, tomorrow, he said, let's turn the page.
Yep.
And I'm sitting there going like this, dude, that typically comes from your quarterback. It typically comes from your middle linebacker or your safety. I already seen Reggie White do stuff like that. Reggie White,
the minister of defense.
He would come up and bring us up and he'd say, hey, this is what we need to do. We need to go ahead and put this win on the burner and get ready for the Cardinals coming up, right? I'm like, oh, yeah, all right. Yeah, okay, we're ready for the Cardinals then, right? But that typically comes from the outside of your linebacker or your safety. It never really comes from the lineman. They're kind of a little bit like a little bit more low key.
Yeah.
Because they're not the person with the green dot. They're not the person that listens to the coach on the sideline, gets the information, and then communicates it to the rest. That's either safety, that's either your middle linebacker, not a lineman.
I correct me if I'm wrong, and you might disagree on this one. How I said Rico Dowdle was the energy of the offense. Derek Brown is the equivalent to that. And I'm not comparing the skill set. I'm just saying
you're absolutely right.
Energy.
No, dude, look, I'm going to agree with you because that dude right there, dude, you don't want that smoke, dude.
You don't. So they got the
You don't want that smoke.
We got the Bills. We have Josh Allen, Mr. Do-It-All. We have a Bills fan in here.
Okay, that's all right. We won't hold on. That's my blind friend over there. That's all right.
Yeah, Bills fan here in studio, Carlene. We're not gonna hold it against her.
I ain't not holding nothing against you, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
You know that's right.
We're gonna see what the Bills do.
I'm claiming her. That's us people. That's us people.
But we have Josh Allen.
Yeah, he's a
this is not
beast.
Justin Fields. This is not Tyrod Taylor. We got a taste of a really good quarterback in Dak Prescott. What are the keys? Is it the second? I mean, obviously you want a overall defensive experience where, all right, everybody's clicking. But what are the keys to really containing this cat?
He is a running quarterback. Don't forget.
Yeah.
He's a lot like Cam Newton in that because he can throw the ball from the pocket and he's good at it, but he can run. So you better have a spy on him. You better spy that cat.
Who is that spy?
I think that spy is either
Is it Morig?
Rosebloom or Wallace.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and go with my linebacker.
Okay.
Because my safety, he's going to need to go ahead and take care of stuff, double teaming and things on in the secondary for that point. I mean, we got Jack and we got J.C. Horn doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
Boom. But when it comes to all the stuff where we blitz them, this and that, you can go ahead and put down more rig and let them go ahead and spy on the blitz. But we use them effectively as a blitzer. So if you've used them as a blitzer, get in there, do your thing. You better have another dude to go ahead and spy him, so he can go ahead and eat, and just have somebody spy him.
I mean, I definitely saw. I love when Moore comes off the blitz. I think he's really effective. Now, look, I have to. If I'm going to be critical, he did miss 4 tackles.
I'm gonna be critical on him too.
Okay, go.
That's my position right there. When you, I've seen.
Hey man,
this,
we need Eugene Robinson out there. I'm not being serious.
No, I'm just saying this is my
one
position.
One of the 50 greatest players in Seattle Seahawks
This is my
history.
position, and this is if I was talking to Maury, this is what I would say to him.
Yeah.
When you're blitzing, Leroy Butler used to do this. Palomalo is kind of like the same way. When you're blitzing, you get back there. If the quarterback can see you, if the quarterback knows that you're coming, you got to slow down.
Okay.
You're not going to go ahead and get that blind side. If his back is to you, go ahead, run through him. He can't see you. But if he can see you peripherally, once you get past the line of scrimmage, you got to slow down your speed. Now, become like a basketball player guarding a point guard.
Yeah.
Keep moving forward. but get ready for the cut. Get ready for him to go ahead and make a move. Get ready for him not to throw the ball, but to make a move on you, because he realizes if you keep running at him, it's so easy to make you miss, dude. I'll let you get right next to me, dude. I'll let you get right next to me, and I'll just give you a little blah.
And Josh Allen is good for that. Like, he's good for
you ain't gonna just knock Josh Allen down either, because he's a big man. So I'm telling you, once you get there, slow your roll, get your hands up, and then make a tackle. Don't worry about trying to make that beautiful hit that's going to cause the fumble. Just make the tackle.
Right.
The sack is good enough. It puts them back 7 yards. It's good enough. And so what he's done is that he's overrun the quarterback. On a couple occasions, I'm going like this, dude, man. Maury, you got to slow down, dude.
Right.
You're going too fast. I know you. Once you beat the line of scrimmage, you got to slow it down.
And give a guy like Tyrod Taylor.
Dude, Tyrod Taylor can run, dude.
Yeah. And if Tyrod can run, we've seen.
Look, I'm just telling you. I remember like going up against John Elway. People don't realize John Elway is big. He's 6'6", dude. The dude is huge, man. Cam Newton is a big dude. You just Donovan McNabb. He's a big dude. You just ain't gonna rush in there and just like throw him down the ground. You know, safeties. No, it's not. You got to be strategic. I'm going in there. I'm going to make that tackle. I'm going to strip at the ball. I'm going to do all that type of stuff like that. And what I think Morig is what he's doing something to service, because I think he's trying to make that big hit. To make that big boom. I'm going to do it.
Right.
You've already passed the line of scrimmage. Slow your roll and just wrap up. Just make the play on this time. You don't have to make a sensational play. You just got to make a sack. Not a sensational play.
That's wrap. All right, we got quick hitters after the break, but man, just wrap up. Just wrap up. When you playing safety, just wrap up. That's what my little
slow your roll and just get it wrapped up,
dude. And don't use your head either.
I know, don't do that, dude. and the quick danger in that is that if you go ahead and hit the quarterback too hard, you're gonna get a penalty flag. Just wrap up, baby.
Eugene couldn't play in today's NFL, man.
No, dude, you know that's right.
All right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back here at Panthers on the Plus, a.k.a. the Ball Brothers Panthers preview Week 8. I got my Ball brother in here, Eugene Robinson. We need to get to some quick hitters. All right, so it was a quiet Week 7 return for our guy, Jalen Coker. A lot of hype surrounding Jalen Coker, but he was there, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
Were the expectations too high?
Expectations too high, because just getting off injury, everybody gets off injury, you're not going to be running as fast as you could possibly run, because you're just trying to test it and make sure that you're okay. Now, look for this next game, look for him to shine.
Another guy that was kind of quiet in the game. He had 3 catches, T-Mac. And I've noticed this where we get him involved, and I think a lot of it is coverage. And look, they're putting all their guys on T-Mac, right? He's still a young guy. How do we get T-Mac more involved throughout the game where he doesn't feel like a ghost? So
what happens is you have to put him like in Jimmy Horn's a position where he's moving back and forth. He's on the line of scrimmage. You know, he's not that guy who's doing the movement.
Yeah.
So if you want to go ahead and get him more involved, you got to move him.
Yeah.
And so to one side of the field, to the other side of the field. Or that's when your other receiver got to show up. Now, the fact that the other receiver showed up, XL, now it allows him to go ahead and eat, because now you just can't concentrate and double team or put your emphasis on T-Mac, because the emphasis will be on T-Mac right there. And the other thing is, we're not talking about this, Bryce Young did a great job of distribution with the ball.
He's not turning over the football.
Thank you.
That's been sort of our thing. Don't turn over the football. 2 hands on the ball and don't throw the intercept. I think the interception against Dallas, that was off T-Mac's hands.
That's off. But that's off T-Mac's hands. I can't account that for.
But Bryce's, I still have my critiques of Bryce.
I know. I love Bryce. I'm a big fan of Bryce, and I know that he's hurt. Hopefully that he's able to play, because I think if he's able to play, I think he's in a groove right now. I think he's in a groove.
He wants to play, because I think he knows he's in that groove.
He's in a good groove right now.
A guy a lot of people are not talking about, but I think it's a guy high on our list, Mitchell Evans. I know you got a guy like JT Sanders, super athletic guy from Texas, but Mitchell Evans, man, he kind of like reminds me. I don't know if Panther fans are going to get offended by this. I don't know if you're going to get offended by this. Wesley Walls.
You know what? I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that assessment because he catches the ball well.
Yeah, in any spot too.
And yeah, he does. And so the other thing is that in our offense, it's not predicated upon the tight end.
Yeah.
It was only predicated on the tight end when Greg Olsen was here because Olsen was that dude.
Yeah, he was basically a big wide receiver.
He was that dude.
Yeah.
And then when Wesley Walls hit, because Wesley Walls was that dude,
Yeah.
we ran a West Coast offense. The tight end is prolific in that offense. When we was here with Olsen, the tight end was prolific in that offense, right? It wasn't West Coast, but it's somewhat akin to it.
Right.
Similarities. But our offense is really T-Mac.
Yeah.
It's really the receiver.
Yeah.
It's really the running back. You're
Yeah.
designed to go ahead and eat.
Yeah.
The other dude is designed to do what? Block. He's designed to block.
Like Tommy Trumbull, block.
That's block. Trimble, block. When we had Ian Thomas here, block.
But Mitchell Evans is like a security blanket. Like
Exactly.
he's there. Yeah.
But you watch how Coach Canales is going to start exploring that and start exploiting that because I think that we found the gem in Evans because he can catch the rock. And now he can run a route. Clearly he can run a route. So does that mean we changed the offense a little bit to include the tight end? I think you'll see a little bit of that.
Jimmy Horn, we talked about this guy earlier. Jimmy Horn, do you see him get more action?
If he does not get more action, something's wrong.
Are you gonna call Canales?
Something's wrong.
Don't give me his number. I'll blow up Canales.
Dude, I am a fan. I tell you what, when Ted Gilman's here, the fact that you have speed, you can take the top off the secondary. When you got a dude running down the middle of the field, on the go route. Typically, it involves two people. One, the corner, if he's on the outside, and the free safety, because you have to be deep as the deepest and wide as the widest.
He better hands than Ted Ginn. And I love Ted Ginn. Ted Ginn can drop some balls.
But think about this. When Ted Ginn was really prolific in that 2015 year, that was because of Cam Newton. And I asked him the question. I said, man, why are you getting busy so much? He said, because Cam Newton is throwing me the ball.
And throwing him open.
And throwing me and deep. We down 60 yards down the field, man.
Yeah, it was a track meet. It was a track meet.
And I'm telling you right now, if I think that if Bryce starts to develop that relationship, or Coach Canales allows that relationship to foment, you're going to see that young man, Jimmy Horn Jr., running down the field, running past people.
And you know what we're going to see? We're going to see Jimmy Horn Jr. jerseys all throughout.
Yes, you will.
I was about to say Erickson Stadium, but that's if you know, you know. Bank of America Stadium.
Bank of America Stadium. I tell you what, you better get ready. I tell you, he's a sleeper, dude. The other teams, when they watch the film, they're saying what I'm saying, going, hey, man, who's this cat right here? Don't sleep on him.
Don't sleep on
him.
Hey, look, don't sleep on us. This is the best Panthers show out right now.
Right now? All right.
Right now. I'm just saying.
Hey, I ain't mad at you, dog.
The Ball Brothers Panthers preview,
you know that's
week
right.
8. Bills in town this week. Should be an exciting game.
You gotta spy Allen. You gotta spy him with somebody.
Gotta wrap up, man. 2 hands.
Okay.
Wrap up.
Wrap him up.
Wrap up.
Wrap him up. The dude can run through them tackles, man. Wrap up, dude.
That's Eugene Robson. I'm Nick Sturdivant. Carlene Bragg. Panthers on the Plus.
You know,
AKA
CB. I see you, Bragg.
Brothers
I'm here.
Panthers preview. Make sure you catch us each Thursday here on WCNC Plus. Until then, we'll see you for week 9. Have a great night, y'all.